Yes,
shirts.
yes.
Got one of the
The sh-
elevator shirts.
it's a black one. I got the black
That's
one,
awesome.
and I think that's the notebook, and yeah, some pens. It's really
Cool.
cool. Yeah, I mentioned to Frank that the approach is really multinational. Um, I feel valued with that.
Oh, so you're talking to Frank. Did you mean Joe
Oh,
or do you
Joe,
mean me?
sorry. It's
That's
confusing
okay.
because whenever I look at your picture, he has
Oh, the
the
beard.
the beard one. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I was
Yeah.
confused of that.
Cool. Hey, well, I know you're at the end of your work day there too, but let's do a screen share real quick on some of the website edits. I want to show you some of the things that we want to go over.
Yep.
Uh, can you see my screen now?
Not yet. There. I see it now.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right, so let's go to one of the urgent ones is we're not able to log into, this is an Asana task. We're not able to log into a couple of our websites here.
Uh huh.
And I'm not sure why or what started happening, but that's one. We don't have to screen share on that one, but I just wanted to let you know about that one. Okay, so let's take a look at this one here, this blog list page. So this layout here that you're seeing is kind of the mock-up I created for the blog list page. And if you notice at the top here, we've got this black bar instead of the image in the background. It's a black bar with this inside the elevator logo. That image file was uploaded to HubSpot. And then I got like this little tab here that says digital marketing blog. I want that to just be in regular text, not in graphic text. So that way I can edit that if I want.
Okay.
But what we have on this page here, as you notice, we've got the individual blog entries in these kind of card views where it's the white on the gray background, the main image at the top, with the read more in all caps there, just like the rest of our other read mores. On the right side, you've got the form, the email list sign up form. But below that, we have these learning guides and the categories. This should just be hard coded in the module within HubSpot. So that way I can just manually decide which learning guides, which blog posts I want to link to. So essentially the learning guides, Mark, are just going to be blog posts that I link to that become a series of blog posts. And I don't want it to be like automatically output as recent blog posts or popular blog posts. I just want it to be manually defined in that global module.
Okay.
And then with categories, those can probably be automatically output dynamically based on the database. But the learning guide should just be, manual links that I defined in some sort of like WYSIWYG in that blog.
Okay.
And then if you notice, the gap between each of these blog posts are about 40 pixels, 20 to 40 pixels. And then there's the next card. So if we look at right now how it's implemented on the site, let's see.
So you want the pixels to be less. I mean, you want to decrease the pixels.
Correct.
Okay.
Let me go to it so we can look at some of the pages here. All right, so this has taken a minute to come up. All right, so let's just go to where's some of the Sorry, bear with me. All right, so let's just look at this one.
Okay.
And then what I want to do is just go to the top of the blog first.
Mm-hmm. So again, it should not be an automatic recent post, but there should be an option for you to, um, put it on the page, right?
Correct. So if we look here, this header area up here, I don't want this like image.
Okay.
I want this area here to look like this here in this graphic.
Okay, so there shouldn't be an image behind it, behind the text. It should just be a text that can be edited.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the inside the elevator part with those brackets, that's an actual image file. That's kind of like a logo file. And then the words underneath it, digital marketing blog, that could be text. That way I can edit that to whatever I want it to say, because I'm not 100% sold on the words digital marketing blog. That image file inside the elevator is in HubSpot. If we go to File Manager, and if I search in the File Manager, I forget where I put it. Yeah, so it's one of these files, probably the inside the elevator logo file here.
Okay.
And you can't see it because it's white.
Mm-hmm.
So it's white on white and transparent ping. And so that's the one that would go here in this black area, or the dark charcoal gray, the dark black that matches the box there.
So the image above and then below it is the editable text where you could put the title of each blog, right?
No, not of each blog. It's just kind of like a subtext for the whole blog.
Okay, got it.
So like what we're looking at here is inside the elevator is the name of the entire blog. So we've kind of given the entire blog a name.
Mm-hmm.
And then the reason I want the little like tag underneath it is to kind of like, so people understand what it is.
Okay.
Okay. And then that'll be on every page, not only like the blog main page, but the blog detail page.
Great. Yep.
And so if we look at the current one, the recent posts and categories are in black, and instead it should look like this right here.
Okay.
And then I'm also noticing that the width of the box here seems to be a little wide. Let me see if it grows upon page load for the new page. Oh, it gets narrower. I see. Okay, I'm not opposed to that, but if you want to make on this main page this width of this blacks, you want to make it the same, and it probably should be. See how it is in this comp here?
Narrow. It's narrow, right? It's smaller than the previous.
Yeah, correct. So then if you were to click on the blog post, that main image that's of this page, the image size doesn't change.
Okay.
Because you're going to keep the same column dimensions there. Whereas this implementation we have here, it's not the same. It's wider.
Okay.
And then if you also notice here, Mark, this main image is inside of like this white box, and instead it should go all the way to the edge to the gray. So if you notice here in my mock-up, the image is this width of this column, and then the white box is like it like sits right on top of the white box below it.
Okay. Hold on. I did not exactly get what.
Yeah, is there a? I wonder if there's a way to highlight while I'm doing this screen share. Is there a way to do that?
I don't know. I'm not so
Okay.
sure.
You know, let me do this. I'm just gonna go.
So, I mean, you're talking about the title of this blog, and
So right here, I'm gonna show you a couple of things real quick. Let's
sure.
just do this to make it easy. You could.
Um, Frank, I think I can hear you. Hello, Frank.
Can you hear me?
You're cutting in and out.